Hello and welcome to Yoga for Knitters with Kim. That's me. I'm a yoga teacher and a knitter based in central Alberta, and I do these little yoga segments with the Woolly Thistle to help you overcome some of the problems that may arise as a result of knitting so that you can be a better knitter. This episode's class is all about your wrists. Oh, those wrists. Repetitive motion. It just makes everything tight, kind of seizes up in there, and it can really hurt. So today's class for the wrists, enjoy. So we get quite sore in the wrists because things get jammed up, things get smushed up in there, everything's tight, and the space between those bones becomes less, it gets constricted. So I'm going to show you a couple of really easy stretches that are going to help you feel better so that you're not so jammed up. A great way to tell if you are jammed up, it's down dog. So if you come into a down dog and there's pain or tightness or just general discomfort in your wrists, chances are you need to do these stretches. So here's how you do the first one. You're going to bring your right hand out in front of you like so. Pull the fingers back so that there's already a stretch through the lower part of the forearm, and then grab a hold of your thumb and gently pull it back. You don't want pain, burning, nothing like that, nothing sharp, but a little bit of extra stretch is fine. And then pull your hand back and push it forward, back and forward, just like that. So you're pulling those fingers back, you're urging that thumb back with the other hand, and we're flossing the nerves that run from the hand all the way up the arm. So flossing that space in the wrist. Okay, first finger. Now I've done this one quite a few times this weekend because I was a little bit addicted to that Corrali sweater. Okay, I've got my middle finger now. And I really just, one more row. I'll quit after one more row. I'm not addicted. I was totally addicted. Ring finger, but oh man, I felt like I was 100 years old on Sunday morning. Everything just hurt. And if it hurts like that and you don't treat it, you're gonna have more problems down the road. Pinky finger. So I did these stretches. I did them again today. And now a down dog, my yardstick there, feels fine. Whereas it just hurt like the dickens before. All right, you finished one hand, shake it out. Put both hands down on your thighs and just for a moment, notice the difference. My right arm, my right hand, and my right wrist feel awake, alive. There's sensation there, none of it's pain, just good. My left hand doesn't feel, it just feels kind of numb. And actually there's a tight burny spot right there. So I won't do the left hand now, but you know what to do. I'll show you the next one. Okay, so for the next one, I want you to make two fists and then put the knuckles together like that, okay? Then fold forward, lean forward and place the tops of your hands on the mat like that. Okay, now the knuckles stay glued together and the tops of the hands stay on the mat. And I've got quite a lot of bend here in my elbows. I'm not feeling a whole lot, but as I work towards straightening, then you start to feel it. The tighter you are, the less straight you'll be able to get. And you want to keep the tops of your hands glued to the mat. On Sunday when I did this one, I was probably down here That was my maximum. But after 2 days of practicing, I'm now getting relatively straight. Just breathe through it. No pain. We never want pain in yoga. Bernie Clark, the father of yin yoga, is always saying, no pain, no pain. And he's right. We want sensation. On a scale of 1 to 10, in the sensation-o-meter, we want to be at like a 6, a 7, maybe an 8, but an 8 that fades to a 7, and no higher. Good. So after, you can hold that for as long as you want. You're really just stretching and opening through the fronts of the forearms. Shake it out. Place your hands back on your thighs and notice the difference. One more. This one feels great. Well, it's great, but you don't feel a whole lot. I guess maybe that's what's so great. So you're gonna put your left hand in front of your body like so, and then grab a hold of it with your right hand, and then relax the left hand. So it just kind of hangs limp like that, okay? Your right elbow is gonna move to the right, your left elbow is gonna move to the left. You ready? Your left hand is relaxed, and we're creating traction now in the wrist. Making some space between all of those little wrist bones for things to flow, move, just feel good. And then with this gentleness, let go of that traction. Bring the elbows back to center. Little shake. And other side. So your right hand, just grasp your right hand with your left, and then let your right hand relax. Draw the elbows away from each other. Just close your eyes and visualize all that space opening up. Like a bunch of puzzle pieces that were really tightly fitted together. Now they've come apart and you can still see the joins, but if you were to spill iced tea on the table, it would flow all between the joints. That's a terrible analogy, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, we're gonna release that tension, let go. Little shake, hands on the knees. And just notice how good your wrists feel. Your forearms feel great, your wrists feel great. You've undone that tension that builds up with the repetitive movement of knitting. And you're ready to knit some more. Thank you so much for spending the day with me, for taking the time to watch Yoga for Knitters. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to have you here. Namaste.